Alright, this is the Teardown, my DIY electric skateboard. If you follow the same approach and use the same materials that I used, you could probably have your own for between $400 and $500. To start, the deck I used was given me by a buddy, so there's really no consideration in shape because it was free. At the time of the build, I didn't have all the tools or access to the shop to build my own motor mount, so I ended up buying one online. I chose this one because it's the most simple design I could find, and of course with simplicity comes durability. Obviously, less things to go wrong. Up until about the middle of 2015, the only option for a motor were these hobby motors. And unfortunately, they're only going to last about a week until they burn up. So even though the price point is great, I recommend that you stay away from these. This is similar to the ones I use now and from the same company, DIYElectricSkateboards.com. This one's lasted me about 9 months now, and I've had absolutely no problems. For the case, I chose a 27 by 5 centimeter electronics project enclosure from DigiKey. I did start out using nuts and bolts to hold the faceplate on, but it was a pain in the ass, so I went ahead and just started using tape instead. You'll notice when I open it up, the entire bottom is lined with heavy-duty Velcro. Because this is a prototype, it makes for a lot easier modifications or addition. And every part is backed with Velcro, such as this 3S battery pack. My setup consists of two 3S battery packs in series, giving us 25.2 volts max. And since I don't yet use a BMS, the balance leads are connected together to form one GAST connector at the charge port of the board. There it is. These are the 10 gauge screw clamps that I use to connect the power leads. For motor control, I chose the Hobby Wing Easy Run, rated for continuous 150 amps, which is an overkill, so that cooling fan you see on top is absolutely unnecessary, meaning you can just throw it out. Inside this 3D printed enclosure lies an Arduino Micro. This microcontroller takes all the data from the receiver I use to control the skateboard and converts it to be sent to the electronic speed controller. You can see here the PCB I got from SparkFun that allows us to plug straight into the Wii Nunchuck receiver. And of course, after I pull it out, you can also see that it's backed, of course, with the HD Velcro. This helped because I had to play around with the position for best reception. I started out using the Nyko WeChuck, which I discovered has pretty poor range, and it also takes AAA batteries, which it burns through real fast. So now I'm using this one from Logic 3, which has a rechargeable battery, and you can hold it even above your head without losing connectivity, unlike the Nyko, which couldn't go higher than waist high. So finally, to start it up, all you do is push or kick the button, press the sync button on the WeChuck, and there it is. You use the analog stick to control speed, but you could even use the C button on the front as a cruise control. And as soon as you pull it back, it activates the regenerative brake. For the video of Skateboard in action, either click here or go to the link below.